Here with Hofstra women's basketball head coach Krista Kilburn-Steveskey following a 64-60 win over UC Davis, their first loss of the season. Coach, your thoughts on today's win?
Coming into this game, I knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. They much better team they were 3 years ago when we played them at home in our tournament. So, and I knew it was more like a conference game because they kind of measure up to a lot of teams in our conference. So, I just was excited to get back on the floor again and kind of right the wrongs from our last game, and just really proud of this group to kind of have a really good gut check win on the road.
Well, Coach, Birch was the leading scorer in today's game, and you used Colin and Donmo combining. Can you talk about their defensive efforts against her?
Just fantastic. I've talked about, you can tell kids anything, but we've had different kind of lineups, we've had different teams we've been playing that is not quite as conducive. But at the end of the day, though, they have to be able to guard our bigs as well. So I think just the more confidence they were getting, and they just did a great tag team. They went at us and we went at them. We tried to get them in foul trouble, and then they tried to get us in foul trouble. So it was kind of a battle. But I was very proud of Sandra and Marianne. Today they allowed us to be able to do some of the things that we wanted to do today by them holding the fort down. And the young lady you're talking about, Morgan, I can't pronounce her last name, Protesh, is I think she's 10th in the NCAA in scoring, I think, or something in that nature. So she's skilled, and we did a great job on her.
Now, was Donmo starting based off of Birch, or was there something else because you had Karsten and Askin in her spot a little before and earlier?
No, it's just game by game with us too. So different matchups, different things. So that's really kind of where we are with that right now. It's just with this young team.
Other than the pace between Sacramento State and UC Davis, what was the biggest difference between the two teams?
Well, we also kind of got them, as you saw, playing them a little bit faster than they wanted to play. We kind of got our transition game going a little bit as well too. I was a little more guarded with that after just playing an entire 40 minutes of transition in the last game, which I didn't like the control of that game. But I thought we definitely controlled the game better, and it was good for us to get some transition basketball when we needed it because they did some good jobs, did a good job with defensive stops. But, so that was, we tried to be more of the aggressor. I think we kind of got out toughed a little bit too the other day, and I think we had to fight back, and I thought we were very tough today. We didn't let them have a lot of clean looks in the man. In our man, and I don't think they felt comfortable because we were always going to be there. Somebody's going to be scrambling to be there, so that kind of makes the plays under psychological. So I thought we played a lot tougher today, which I was very happy about that.
Coming out here to the West Coast, you saw a couple different styles of play. How are you going to translate that back to the East Coast teams on the schedule for the rest of the season?
Well, I talked about the red zone, under 2-minute red zone today because we had to manage the game, to 11, and we were down by several, under 3 and then under 2-11. So to be down like that and be able to execute down, and then Sydney Epps' persistency. I told her, she nothing you can say about persistency because that kid will run through a wall for you. So, to be able to, first of all, win a tight game with a mix of kids shows them the importance of the kids on the bench about coming in and their value in their minutes. I thought also Alexis Davis played phenomenal minutes for us today and got 6 points. It's like valuing your minutes. To get yourself more minutes on the floor because we need you to have more minutes on the floor. So, that's what people don't understand, how important it is about assignments and understanding what to do with a young group. So in a possession-by-possession game, in a tight, what we would kind of consider a conference game. So just very proud. And it's tough. It's tough to, tough to come out here. After we lost the other day, all we did was talk in the locker room that we're coming home 1-1. And we're coming home 1-1, and that's all. It's the first thing I said to them. And you're coming home 1-1, and tell them to be confident we're coming home. But they did it. You can say whatever you want to say. They got to do, and they put their words to actions today. But it was great. It was great. Total team we had 47 rebounds. Nay kind of got back into her grind a little bit. She had 13 rebounds. Aliana had 10 points and a couple boards. And Crystal finally got the lid off the basket for her, which was good, with somebody on her a lot. So hopefully she's getting conditioned to how people are going to be playing her. So I was very happy with that.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach.